High atop Mount Crumpet lived the Blue Grinch. He was a peculiar creature, unlike any other, not green. Blue, his skin was the color of the deepest ocean, a striking shade that stood out against the snow. Like a blueberry swallowed a smurf. His blue hue was so intense it seemed almost magical, as if he was part of the sky. He wasn't mean, just grumpy. His grumpiness was more of a facade, hiding a heart that was surprisingly tender and kind. The news came like a thunderclap, shaking the very foundation of the Grinch's world. Surgery, the Who's doctor had declared with a grave expression, his voice echoing in the Grinch's home, reverberating off the cold, empty walls. Surgery. The word hung in the air like a dense fog, suffocating and inescapable. The Grinch hated hospitals. The sterile smell, the cold, impersonal rooms, and the food, it was always awful, tasteless, and unappetizing. The thought of spending time there filled him with dread. He stood by the window, staring out at the stormy sky, feeling the weight of the impending doom pressing down on him. Time seemed to slow down, each second stretching into an eternity as he contemplated the uncertain future. But deep inside, a spark of determination began to flicker. He knew he had to face this challenge head-on, no matter how daunting it seemed. The day before surgery, panic set in. The Grinch snapped. His heart raced, and his mind spiraled into chaos. He ranted, he raved. His voice echoed through the mountains, a cacophony of frustration and fear. In his panic, he tormented the Who's in Whoville. Sneaking into their homes, he rearranged their belongings, playing mind games that left them confused and fearful. In a fit of madness, he painted the mountain pink. The once serene landscape transformed into a surreal spectacle. Chaos ensued, leaving everyone bewildered and the mountain forever changed. Beneath the blue fur, fear gnawed deeply at him. He wasn't angry, he was just terrified. The surgery felt too big to handle. In a moment of panic, he shot the doctor with a Glock 19. After he shot the doctor, the Blue Grinch went on a rampage, fatally shooting half of the entire town with his Glock 19. No one survived the massacre. The once lively town of Whoville was left in eerie silence, a grim testament to the Grinch's final act of terror. In the aftermath, the Blue Grinch attended every funeral of the Who's he had shot, a silent observer to the sorrow he had caused. The Blue Grinch was given the lethal injection, becoming one of the many who perished that fateful day. The rest of the town fled, leaving Whoville a ghost town, now only inhabited by thieves and a hotspot for violent crimes.